Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Coffee, Chaos, and Grace, and I'm Cheryl Cleveland. And if you've just happened upon us, welcome, welcome, because we are here. We are creating a community of people who are here to learn, to acknowledge things that are happening to us later in our lives, and to realize that we are so not alone when it comes to those experiences that we're having. So, if you would like to join this community, please do like this video, subscribe to our channel, because we are creating a community of people who can be here for you and to help you through and help you understand that, again, you are not alone in these situations that we're heading into. So today I want to talk about something that is really pretty near and dear to me, and something that's been a tough learn for me later in life. And that is letting go. Okay. What I'm learning really about letting go. And seriously, I used to think that letting go was something that you did once and then you were done with. You made a decision, you moved on, and that was it. Right. But the older I get, the more I realize that letting go is often something that you have to literally practice doing over and over again. And whether it's a relationship, an expectation, some dream that you have, and an illusion of control, letting go is really rarely an easy thing to do. And today I just want to share what I'm learning about that. So, the biggest thing that was toughest for me, I guess, is letting go of relationships that I've had, and really coming to the conclusion that relationships change, that friendships fade, marriages end. Ugh, that was a tough one. Children grow up and need us differently than they did before. The toughest thing was to realize that my kids, sometimes when they would call me, they didn't want a solution to their problem. They just wanted to talk. They wanted to vent. I've had to actually come up with a buzzword with one of my daughters. She used to get a little frustrated with me because she would call me, she would be upset about something, and I would want to help solve the problem. And she said, "You know what, Mom, sometimes that's not what I need. I just need you to listen to me and let me talk." And so she has a buzzword that she gives me at the beginning of a conversation. If she says that word, I know I need just to hush my mouth and let her talk, right? And that's a different kind of relationship. She's an adult now. And sometimes she doesn't want my opinion. Youch. But the biggest thing I've learned is that my control over things is not needed in a lot of situations. And that was really tough. Another thing is just letting go of my expectations about things. I remember when I got married, I was expecting to be married for the rest of my life. And I had to let go of that expectation at one point. It was really hard. I think at a time when I was getting divorced too, it was just the beginnings. Well, not that people weren't getting divorced before, but in my family, they were not. I was really one of the first people in my family to be divorced. And I almost felt like I gave others permission because after I got divorced, woo, my aunt got divorced, one of my cousins got divorced. I mean, it just, yeah, it became an okay thing to do at that point. But I had to come to a conclusion that life was rarely going to follow the script that I thought it was going to. And I had to be okay with that. Some of my greatest disappointments in my life came from me pre-writing a script to the whole thing and then it not turning out like I thought it was going to. And that was tough. That was really tough. Another thing too, I think, is in our lives, a lot of times we think about dreams that we have when we were kids, right? Letting go of that is sometimes really difficult, and it depends on who you are, right? I had this thought that when I was younger, I was going to be a star on Broadway, right? I was not a triple threat. I have two left feet. I don't dance well. I move okay. If I have a lead, I'm great. I can right, and in front of all the really good dancers, I can do that. But I had to come to the conclusion that local theater was someplace that I could thrive and do well, but I was not going to be a star on Broadway. And honestly, I had friends who went that route, who did that kind of thing, and I realized that that wasn't the kind of life that I would have wanted anyway. Some of those script writings that I did or those expectations that I had, in the end, turned out so much better than what it would have if I really had gone in that direction. So there's some blessings in the fact that some of your best laid plans just don't happen. They don't come true. And that's okay. It's okay. But it's letting go of that expectation too. I already talked about the fact that I like kind of being in control of things. I think as a mom, when you have a lot of kids, or as a teacher, that's, I mean, my career also kind of moved me in a direction of wanting to be in control of what was happening around me. I wanted to control outcomes. I wanted to control people, timing, circumstances, right? But the older I get, the more I realized how little control I actually have. And there's a real freedom in that, right? If I can focus on what I can control, like, you know what? I can control my response to things, right? I have a control of that. I can control my attitude about things. I can control the next step that I take, right? Those are things I can control. And sometimes that can make my life so much better, so much easier if I work to control those things. So I'm still learning all of this, I have to tell you. And sometimes, some days I really let go gracefully of things. And some days I hold on tighter than I really should. And I'm just really beginning to learn that letting go isn't giving up. It's making peace with what I can control and just embracing what comes next. And that's an awesome, awesome thing to learn. So, what's something in your life that you have had to let go of, or that you are letting go of right now? I would love for you to talk about that in the chat. Come over to our Facebook group. We've just started a Facebook group. It's called Coffee, Chaos, and Grace, just like us. And if you can't find that Facebook group, please just reach out, let me know in the comments, and I will give you a link to that. But again, we are here as a group to support and to make you realize that we are all in this together. And the things that, like, I'm experiencing right now, many of you are experiencing as well. Okay, so thank you for joining me up to this point. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, then you'll see me every single day. I'm coming to you with kind of different life lessons that I'm learning. Please make suggestions in the comments. Come to the Facebook group, make suggestions there, because again, we want to create a community of people that are here for positivity, that are here for really just supporting one another in a world where it's far too easy to get negative, right? All right. Thank you again so much for being with me today. I appreciate it. And until tomorrow, give yourself some grace today. Bye.